Hello folks, this has gone Spy the Spy, and we're coming to you live for the Mass Effect 1, the Remaster, Legendary Edition. Hold on a second. Forgot to do that before we go on screen, but nonetheless, sorry that we couldn't be able to get started in this on last week, but stupid job wants me to continue to working on extra shift. So yeah. So to recap of the from the last episode, we were like doing some assignments, like helping out, doing some um helping up with other people to see if there are problems that's on the Citadel, but we managed to like do such things such as we're able to make sure like we got the Sultan to be convinced, so Shiar was able to grant us a gift of the words of wisdom. We also made sure that Dr. Michelle is safe, but we still need to talk to her about this Baines to Captain Anderson the next time we see him. And we also made sure that we have collected the keeper's data for Jalid and Chorbit, so hopefully in the later months or years, perhaps, those two will be able to conjure up what their data research analysis would sum up to the purpose of the keepers as to why they are on the Citadel and why they have been here before, the Asari or the Solarians. And that's pretty much about the recap of the last episodes. Also, off screen, I was able to restock of some of the credits resources. How, you ask? With high stakes Quasar. Kind of like on if you see like the KOTOR or KOTOR 1 or KOTOR 2, the Sith Lords of Star Wars Dice for Republic, I was able to like use this something of a gambling machine of throwing out the chips, seeing if you can be able to earn some credits, and it took a while, but not as long, not as much as I would hope, but you work with what you got. We'll dance. Okay. Are you flirting with me and Shep, Ash? Alright, we're going to have to get back to that one. You would be correct. This is definitely where the action is definitely at. We got the bars, we got games, we got dancing. Showing off some dance moves if Shepard even has some. Well, in comparison to the hover cars and to the regular average cars, depends on the turbo engines. I would say, hover cars, it's a lot more faster than the average cars. If you like to rent a hotel to be here, then yeah. Maybe. So we're on an agreement. Flux is the best place to have the greatest action of fun time ever? Maybe. After seeing the place and visiting several times of this place, I would have to agree. Alright. Let's use the Citadel Rapid Transit. to CSEC. Going to CSEC because we might be able to head to the docks to see if we can even find the docks where the Normandy's at. Because, let's recap on. At the we'll be able to meet the ambassador at the Alliance Docking Bay. Okay then. And this is CSEC Academy, and I'm been $500 to say that is the elevator to the Alliance Docking Bay. But before we go over there, requisition officer. We need some supplies. Again.
Show me what you've got. I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
Yeah. Okay. I think we can compensate with this. Alright. Here we go. Up into the Alliance Docking Bay.
In a further development in the Eden Prime investigation, the Council has reportedly revoked the Spectre status of one of its operatives.
Saren.
The operative has not yet been apprehended. A council
Unnamed.
confirmed that corrective actions have been taken.
Unnamed. No surprise the council would not name Saren in the news. Captain Anderson.
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy.
What?
He's yours now.
Anderson?
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
Okay. We will, sir.
I'll take good care of her, sir. I know you will, Commander.
Captain, why are you doing this? Why are you stepping down?
I want the truth. Why are you stepping down, sir? You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
What's that supposed to mean? There's more to this than what you're letting on.
Come clean with me, Captain. You owe me that much. I was in your shoes 20 years ago, Shepard.
What?
They were considering me for the Spectres.
So Harkin down and the ward spoke the truth. You used to be a Spectre? Why couldn't you not tell us the truth about this?
Why didn't you ever mention this? What was I supposed to say? I could have been a Spectre, but I blew it? I failed, Commander. It's not something I'm proud of. Ask me later and I'll tell you the whole story. For now, all you need to know is I was sent on a mission with Saren, and he made sure the Council rejected me.
You should have confronted us with the truth.
Came and went. Now you have a chance to make up for my mistakes.
Alright. Don't worry, you can count on us.
I won't let you down, sir. Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The conduit.
That we hardly know anything about.
Looking for clues. We had reports of Geth in the Pharaoh's system shortly before
Pharaohs.
they dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharaohs and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
But what about the Reapers? They're the real threat here?
The Reapers are the real threat. I'm with the Council on this one, Shepard. I'm not sure they even exist.
Of course you would.
If they do exist, the conduit's the key to bringing them back. Stop Saren from getting the conduit, and we stop the Reapers from returning.
Then that's exactly what we will do. You can count on us to complete the mission.
I'll stop him. We have one that recording? She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the proteins.
A daughter?
We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
Alright, that's our first clue. We'll start from there, and then make our way to Novaria, and then down to Pharos.
Sounds like we should enter the Artemis Tau cluster. It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us. Your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
Yeah, well, that is part of your job, but don't worry, we'll try not to make things too difficult for you.
I'll try not to make things any harder for you, Master. Glad to hear it, Commander. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre.
Yeah, still got human skin.
Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
Anderson, you really should have told us that you could have been a Spectre.
Yes, Commander.
I want to know about Baines.
What do you know about Armiston Baines? Where did you hear that name? Never mind, I don't want to know. Baines is dead.
Dead?
Has been for quite some time.
Are you sure? Because we met some people that seem to make contact that he is very much alive.
The people I spoke with seem to think he was still alive. It's not common knowledge. Military's keeping it under wraps. Baines was doing some high-level work for the Alliance. Stuff even I wasn't aware of. One day he turns up dead on a drifting scout ship. Everyone suspects it was foul play, but it was never officially investigated.
What's the status of this scout ship? What is it?
What can you tell me about the ship? I don't know much about it. You should talk to Admiral Kahoku.
Admiral Kahoku?
Crews discovered Baines' body.
We just met him. He never mentioned anything about this.
I spoke to Kahoku. He never brought it up. You should mention Baines the next time you see him. See if he'll tell you anything. Is there anything else, Commander?
Yes. Captain Anderson, be honest. You're not okay with stepping down, aren't you?
How are you holding up? Honestly, this isn't how I pictured my career coming to an end. Pushing papers really isn't my thing.
I had a
You're the
feeling.
one who can stop Saren. I believe in you, Shepard. If that means I have to step aside, so be it.
You placing a lot of trust in me and Shepard. We won't disappoint you or waste the sacrifice you have made. But we need to get down to the truth. Anderson, you and Saren have a past. 20 years, right?
Tell me what happened with you and Saren 20 years ago. It's close to 20 years ago now. Ambassador Goyle was our representative here on the Senate. Like Udina, she wanted to get a human into the Spectres. She chose me. The Council sent Saren to keep an eye on me and evaluate my performance, just like they sent Nihilus to keep tabs on you.
Seriously? You could why would you even hide of something like this?
Why weren't you honest with me? It's not something I'm proud of. I had a chance to become the first human Spectre, and I failed. Saren made sure of that.
Oh, I think we deserve the whole story, Captain. Please tell us what happened.
I think I deserve the whole story. We had intel on a rogue scientist being funded by Batarian interests. He was trying to set up a facility to develop illegal AI technology out in the Verge. Alliance intel had done all the work, but the Council wanted a Spectre involved. We compromised. I was assigned to help Saren in his investigation. We tracked the scientist to a refining facility on Kamala. He was hidden away somewhere inside, protected by an army of Batarian mercenaries.
Batarian?
The plan was simple. Sneak into the plant, capture the scientist, sneak back out. Quick, quiet, and a minimum of bloodshed.
But I'm having a sneaky suspicion that somewhere along the way, something went wrong.
I'm guessing things didn't go as planned. Saren and I split up to cover more ground. Then about halfway through the mission, there was a massive explosion in the refinery core. Officially, it was ruled an accident, but I think Saren detonated it on purpose to draw off the enemy guards.
Was anybody hurt in the explosion?
How many casualties? The explosion tore the refinery to shreds. The whole place was on fire. Black chemical clouds poured out into the atmosphere. Nobody inside survived.
Jesus Christ.
For the workers and their families nearby. Between the fires and the toxic fumes, the final death count was over 500.
God. What?
That ended all talk of me joining the Spectres.
But Saren was the one that caused the explosion, right? So how in the hell did you, of all people, got the blame for that incident?
Saren caused the explosion. How'd he pin it on you? In his report, Saren accused me of blowing his cover. He said it was my fault the guards were ready for us. He claimed that's why it turned into a massacre. Saren's report was all the proof the council needed to kill my chances of becoming a Spectre.
And they actually believe that shitty report? That's not fair.
Why'd you let him get away with it? Who do you think the council was going to listen to? Me? Or their best agent? I had a bad feeling about him right from the start. I should have been more careful. Maybe I could have stopped things before they got out of hand.
I'm sorry, sir. You're right. If it were down to between who they should believe, either their best agent or some new recruit, that could have been the Spectre. I understand. It was it wasn't your fault, sir.
Don't blame yourself, Captain. I don't. I blame Saren. I think he wanted things to go bad. He was looking for an excuse to blow that refinery. Maybe he just likes the violence. Maybe he was just trying to make me look bad to keep humans out of the Spectres. If so, he pulled it off.
Even so, none of that matters now.
The only thing I care about is stopping Saren. You're right, Commander. It's no good living in the past.
Okay. Tell us about what the Artemis Tau cluster.
What do you know about the Artemis Tau cluster? Not much. I've never been there myself. A handful of systems with a few small, uncharted worlds, but no real colonies.
No colonies.
Might not be easy finding Dr. Tassoni out there. My advice is to look for the world with the Prothean odor.
Alright. It's a good start. It's not much to look forward to, but it's a start.
Where can I find Admiral Kohoku? Last I heard, he was up in the tower trying to get the council to investigate Bane's death. Is there anything else, Commander?
No. Goodbye, sir.
I should go.
And thank
I'm here
you.
if you need anything.
Thank you, sir, for your sacrifice and for giving us a chance. We won't screw it up. Let's inspect our new ship. Can't believe the Paul Diggs did this to Captain Anderson. A man of his caliber doesn't deserve to be screwed over by the politics. And Anderson shows no complaints or have any arguments about this because he believed in us and we cannot afford to let him down. And we can't let his chance down or screw it up. Let's do this.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Heard what happened to Captain Anderson. Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics.
That was bullshit.
Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on the chopping block.
This feels wrong, even be doing this.
Captain Anderson should be the one in charge. It's like I'm stealing the ship from him.
Yeah, the captain got screwed. But it's not like you could have stopped it. Nobody's blaming you.
I blame myself.
This ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. You got anything you want to say to the crew? Now's the time.
Alright then. We need to be honest with them.
This is Commander Shepard speaking. We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. I won't lie to you, crew. This mission isn't going to be easy.
Humanity must do its part.
For too long, our species has stood apart from the others. Now it's time for us to step up and do our part for the rest of the galaxy. Time to show them what humans are made of.
Eden Prime was just the start.
This began with an attack on a human settlement in the Traverse. But we know Saren won't stop
Saren will be ready for us.
Our enemy knows we're coming. When we go into the Traverse, Saren's followers will be waiting for us. But we'll be ready for them, too.
This is the part where everyone is counting on us to finish this mission. The Alliance, the species everywhere.
To do this. Not just for our own sake, but for the sake of every other species in Citadel space. Saren must be stopped. And I promise you all, we will stop him.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
We won't let him down.
The captain gave up everything so I could have this chance. We can't fail.
Or die trying. This will be a good stopping point until after these messages, folks. This has gone Spy, the Spy, sign off.